One. Okay, okay. Hello, guys. Today is 24th of August 2025. Thorough Council issued me two housing under the Health and Social Care System Act 1998 under the under the Housing Act 1998, the Social Health and Social Care Act, which was enforced 2014. When I was 15 years old, my name is Nnamdi Bala. I was born 19th of May 2001. I was looking for housing, health and social care through the head of social care and the housing team. Right now, I'm 15 Eastern Highway, a support living accommodation. I need to clarify some things because Thorough Council can twist a lot of stories, a lot of things. It's just a lot of things happened in my life, and I just want to clarify why I'm recording this video. I'm recording this video because of this, because of my case number against Thorough Council. Thorough Council, I've been with them since I was 9 years old. Admitted to social care and health because I was autistic. I have autism, diagnosis of autism. When I was 10 years old, I was part of the Gifted and Talented program. No, it's 11. Yes, 11 years old. Gifted and Talented program, 2 percentile of intelligent children. So if you type in British Mensa, Mensa is a company that advocates for people who are neurodivergent, including them, but they have failed me in the recent past days, years. But for me, I done a SAT and a GCS SAT introductory SAT when I was in St James in Newham, Central London. Then I moved to Forest Gate, which was meant to be actually an autistic school, but it never was autistic. It was a different school I went to, from Forest Gate, which was in the right school I went to, but it was the wrong school, secondary school. So I said that so I done two assessments: SAT primary school and SAT secondary school under mental standards test. Just introductory test, but they don't know this. But I'm part of Mensa, 2% of surgery. So I joined Mensa via Forest Gate, and which I believe is St James, but not St James, no, because that was done in Forest Gate, but it could have been St James. I don't know how these things fully work. But I done the Mensa IQ test, so I came out 2 percentile of intelligent children, 90. So my IQ is apparently 140, 140 plus. Normal people are 120, average people, but I have a high IQ. But to me, it's just a metric, which can scale. It's a dynamic metric or dynamic scaling system for IQ, which is really can change in any region and time space. Based on people's experiences. There's a lot of things can happen. People can be smart. But this is a very mental background. But I'm recording this video because of something I want to show you on my computer. My point right now is I'm looking for housing under health and social care. I'm trying to sue council. I'm actually suing council 18 to 24 years old of social care in my life because I got my bachelor degree. I got my master's degree. I got my bachelor degree in computer science. I have my master. I'm going to try to do my master's there at Cambridge for 1st October 2024. Sorry, 2025. Yes. So I did that. My name. So what I did. Right now I'm 24 years old. I'm 24 years old. 18 to 24. Looking for independent property. I've been harassed, molested, abused, and social care all my life. I'm trying to file this lawsuit for £240 million against the public sector health and social care system, which I find disgusting, and it's really disgusting, and I don't want to help anyone or support anyone in any shape or form. Okay. Let me just be frank with you. Last year, August, Thorough Council lost £700 million, £700 in a scandal for investing in solar winds. They tried to invest in nuclear energy instead of building homes. £700 million, the maximum they lost, kind of built 8,000 flats, and people who have autism with lack of capacity but would not know that they don't have a house or don't have property, because they can stay in a hostel or flat, this kind of accommodation where they can keep them, and they can be say they are happy, they have home, because they don't know the difference. Because if they don't have capacity, they don't understand the difference between owning a property and owning sorry, owning a property and owning and living in a hostel, or unlike me, which I know very well, because I read the human rights, I read the policies, I read everything, which they want to start harassing more people. But I'm not gonna have that. So let me just like give you a brief overview. So 1824, I've been a lot of social care services from TLS, 70 Hathaway Road. I got when I was in there, 17. I came back to from mental institution when I was 15 years old to 16. No, foster care. From foster care, I went to from foster care, I went back to Thurrock for housing. 17, 18 years old. They forgot about me. 6 months. They went to give me a house under capacity act. They didn't even have to do a capacity assessment because as for property, they want to give me property, but I still persevered. I got my diploma in computer science. I got my that's my level 2 diploma in in computer science ICT. I got my bachelor degree, which is Oxford-affilate related. Now that's my level 3, which is more application than theory. Computer science, OBINexus. OBINexus is my business. OB equals heart. Nexus equals connection. So I got those two things. Now I got my bachelor degree, but they evicted me from the campus. My level 2. I couldn't get my level 3. I had to do my level 3 online. They didn't give me any for just evicting me. So I'm suing the status color for maltreating me and abusing my human rights and to education. But I've been plotting this since I was 18 years old anyway, because I know it's disgusting. I know how listeners work more than them. I've made several GDPR requests. But what I'm really suing Thorough Council for is abuse of my dignity, human rights as a child, 9 years old. No, making thinking my autism is a defect more than something to amplify and excel. But this is how they are. These councils, they've always been like this. From the first day, they step in there in those councils, which council offices. So if you don't know, there are 30 human rights, 1 to 30, the 30 human rights. I demand £1 million for each human right, for violating my human rights under OBINexus legal team, because I'm trying to run my business. So I'm doing a 1 million human violation. They molest me, they touch me, they harass me, they don't care. I was homeless to 9 November to 28 January. I came back, I lost £10,000 in my bank account, looking for housing. Looking for stability again. For 3 months, I stayed in accommodation. So 30 human rights violated under child. Being in LA hospital without assessment. Two seconds didn't assess me. They never assessed me. Just put me there because I said I saw a UFO, which I lied to get independent property because they know how they are. So I lied to them once and I never did again because the put my institution. I just tried to, and they never told my rights to independence. My rights to independence. They don't want to put you there forever. I was on section 0. I wasn't on any sectioning. I was a neutral entity. In that went to LAM hospital. I was there for 3 months, I believe, to get me out. But I stayed there for over a year, 15 to 16. I came out when I was I think it was 2 years actually, 15 to 17. I don't know, but I believe it was 2 years. I was in LA hospital from 15 to 17 years old. 15, 16, 17. No, yeah, I believe it was 2 years old, but I don't wanna. I'm not very sure of that. So by no 16 years old, I stayed there 16. I came down 1 year later. 3 months has passed. So I came out. I did my GDP course, but I was like a very unstable mentally. They didn't do anything about when you ask for housing, they don't care. I was back in foster care, so I didn't even like. But I done my independent living certificate. But there's no part. I got my independent living certificate at My Trust Foundation in Kent, where they put me for foster care. Then I came back to throw for my independence. But I done my GCSE. Didn't want to help me because I came 6 months in 17, 18. When I was 18 years old, they lost 17, 18. I saw they lost 430 million pounds in a lawsuit. I never know a lawsuit in a legal matter. Because they just keep funding money out of the people's money, the people's fund. So they lost that money online. I don't know how they lost that money, but that's just on the news, on BBC News. This is such a 434 pound, 434 pound money they lost somehow. Thorough Council, they lost that. I don't even know why. What happened? But it was kind of brief because I was trying to move on my life. Then I stayed in social care. Apart from Mensa, I could have just went to the UCAS platform and go. I do advocate for myself, but I didn't have any money, didn't have anything, so I just had to advocate for myself. So I got my level 2 degree in 3 years Southwest College, but my second one I couldn't get my second one. My second level 3 degree, my level 3 degree through the Southwest College, because to me I can't get to Basildon. I said I can't get to Basildon. I can't get to Basildon, but tried to make me seem I can't get to Basildon. But I did get to Basildon. But to appeal the decision, because I said I can't get to Basildon. They just keep abusing me. So I still got my level 3 through online services, Oxford regulated. I still pressing charges against Southwest College and all the health and social care providers. They couldn't help me, enforcing stupid policy, without any way to attain a clear milestone in the public sector. Health and social care is a public sector, but they don't really people that don't understand that this is a real world. You can't just make those kind of mistake and be a bureaucrat. You're not the one. You're not the one making the decision. It's not your choice to make. It's that individual's future. It's not yours to take on his path role, and you cannot do that. So right now, I'm looking at some documents on my computer. I'm just like yes, this is what I wrote to AI, but I put into AI, but it's like yes, a lot of things. So let me just give you this document. Legal case summary. Nnamdi Michael versus Story Tanko. This is a 19th of May issue. This is what currently I am. Autism is asthma. This is not really true, because they just diagnose you with everything just to make sure you have medication. They don't care. They don't care about the support. This is my human rights violated. Article 3. Article 3 is one of the institution, early hospital, which is institution, and then that's what it says, and then they keep you there. I think it was a year. I was there for too long. I didn't even know. I was just being it was 1 year, I believe, 1 year 30, but I didn't get my data to see how my press charges. But equality rights breaches, children living care, financial compensation. So 100 million, 120 million, because they don't want to do anything, and I'm speaking myself the story. They don't understand. I don't care what they don't understand. The cycle of I call it the cycle of oppression and depression. Hence the song "My Dystopia," because I look at my life from me, myself, and I. My dystopia. Sorry, my dystopia. Let me try to find this. Okay, so this is just I'm getting off track now, but this is just what I mean by it. It's a poem, it's a song, it's an album I want to work on. It's a song album, it's called My Dystopia. Album 1 is and the cycle repeats, the repressive cycle, and the album 2 is Back to Survival, No More State. And this what the album is. You got number 1, pitch perfection, because pitch perfection is just a song about pitch perfection. I've been having a perfect pitch. I had this ability when I was young to know each note in a song and a track. Know what they mean. Feel the weight from the different have the pitch perfection. It's a value to a lot of people have, but I can't really make music right because I don't have all the fans, but I can make music and try and do it. But that's why it says ACTR on the cycle repeats, and look at the 10 and the cycle continues. I can live my life with free independence, autonomy, etc. So let's go back to the topic. So right now I got some other documents to share with you. Let me just find them. Housing complaints. Yes, this is one appeal. Yes, my first appeal. I am writing to raise model component, Health Care Act, Housing Act, Customer Rights Act, 29 January, blah blah blah. So this unsafe and sanitary conditions, absence of limited privacy and invasive. Because don't come into my bedroom. This accommodation I'm in. Further. SARS, EPUT, GDPR, GDPR is a formal request protocol, not about, and they didn't want to give me the parents too much to do when they lost a single sum of money. But this is something called this is the first appeal I did, my right to appeal under health and social care. Now I'll give you my right to a housing review. This is my housing review. Yes, a full Housing Act 1986, Section 202. They didn't want to give me, so Section 202 allows me to review the decision in 12 weeks, 8 days. I can get 3 if it doesn't know stuff in 7 weeks. 12 to 1 days. I go to court with them. 21 days, that's 3 weeks. They're meant to get me out of here in 3 weeks because they're council. They're part of the local community and they have to advocate for me because they put me out homelessness here. But the lot keeps losing money. They don't care. So 21 days has passed and they didn't want to do anything. So I have the right to now press more charges against the council under Section 202. Now they say I'm not homeless again. So this This is the other one. As amended, section 184, you're requested to blah blah uh uh right to review housing. It said that you have the right to review the decision if you're unhappy with the decision, blah blah. Uh, uh, but she's like this is the lady that I met to talk to on the she's doubling down on it. She's saying me I'm not homeless. I say I'm homeless. I don't even have my hotel. It's not available to me because it's not it's a fight. It's not uh, it, it, it's not suitable. It's just a room. It's not a property. It's just a bedroom. If I own the property, I want a house. I want a full property. I don't want to be watched. It's my property. Right to review. So this is the first one she said, the housing solution officer. So this is the other one she sent, but this is not the full story here. 5 bedroom is nothing because it's 5 bedroom of a 5 bedroom of uselessness. They don't want to do anything on my behalf, help me, anyone. It's really disgusting. And then she sent me this email. Oh, this is the same one. Oh, this is a longer one. Oh my days, Yes. This is says a refusal to sign key documents. Yes. This one I will not sign the key documents because I'm homeless. I'm claiming I'm homeless because I don't want to pay for this property. Because this is my signature is void. Therefore, I will not sign it. Because if I sign the document, I will then that's making me look like I'm homeless. Because if I sign that document, I will everyone say, "Oh, why did you sign it? You are not homeless." And then I have to wait for the contract to expire. My contract is 1 year only. I will not sign it any way, shape, or form. Whether it's complete or not, I don't sign it. I don't care about medication because it's just a dust house. I just want to control people. I know that. I only take medication when I need medication, when I feel disturbed but I know how to control it. I never refused to attend a meeting. They refused me to support to attend a meeting. I even called them 1 week before the meeting to tell my story to them. The next week they said I am not attending a meeting. Frequently play music. No, I never do this. 11:30 is the curfew. 11 o'clock is the curfew. You got to 10 o'clock watershed. But I never play loud music over 10 p.m. because even though I'm told 10 p.m., I'm the one telling these people here 10 p.m. is the watershed and 11 p.m. is meant to 11 p.m. is meant to be really down or off or depending on what is how the bomb. But it's 11 p.m. is the second watershed. Where people are meant to the curfew that people have to respect for housing, for party, for anything. But 11:30, I don't hear anybody complaining to me anything. But 11:30 is I don't believe that watershed is really. I don't really agree with that watershed. But the curfew and the for everyone to do it is just starts from 10:30. It doesn't give any clarity when I was disturbing, who was disturbing. So this is very ambiguous, and I do not agree with that. The neighbor logged in complaints regarding no. The neighbor have not logged complaints regarding lost music. They have to send it to me. If they log complaints, then I will know they log complaint because it's not. You can't check this. It's not true. I will not sign a document. No compliance with medication. I don't care about medication. So I don't care about the public health and should get set out. Neighbor login complaints regarding loud music after hours. No one said anything. They're gonna lie all the time. But if they say anything, they should come to me. If I live here, if I do live here, but I don't live here. I live here. It's not my house. It's just a room. But I know what room. When someone give me a room, and no one someone give me a house. Simple as. Your room is kept in my room. Yes, my room exactly, but not a house. Room is not a house. It's not true because I do tidy it. See, why don't you just read that and say I tidy sometimes? Don't say that you should get support to get tidy. You don't even advocate for me here. Leaving the fridge open and oven to use after use, which is not true. I always close it. It's your fridge that's broken, Your fridge is broken, When I put my food in there, it's quite a lot because I'm surviving, When I open the door, should tell me to close it, Not just write email, There's no wearing inappropriate clothes. I never wear inappropriate clothes, But I never wear inappropriate clothes. I buy my own clothes, everything, If I wear inappropriate clothes, I won't know if it's inappropriate, But what is inappropriate, It's summer. If it's my house, I should be able to dress anyhow I look, I should be able to dress anywhere how I look, and wear a topless, I never wear topless in my house. People that are naked on Pornhub and all of that, and in their house, who's complaining that they're naked, inappropriate stuff, nonsense. Because if it's a property of mine, regularly disturbing other use services, so never disturb anyone in my fucking life, for goodness sake. People are not complaining to me saying disturbance. Why are you saying they're disturbing them? What are they saying to you in private? If they're meant to private, then sort it out. But that's sort out with me first. I'm the first point of contact, not you. Live streaming from communal area interfering with staff duties. Yes, I can live stream. It's my human right to live stream. You can't take that away. You don't work with BBC News or anything. Interfering with personnel supporting other services. Interfering with professional supporting from other scene supporting us. No, that never happened. Repeating calling authors and the management chain, causing disruption. Yes, I'm calling them because I want an independent property. They're meant to advocate for me. They're useless, like you, writing this email. But this is a indecision. They try to say I don't have capacity, quote. A person lacks capacity in relation to the matter if material is able to make a decision. But I am able to make a decision for myself. Impairment. I don't have an impairment. I have autism. Autism is not an impairment, a disturbance in functioning of the mind of the brain. But that is not the formal definition of autism, That doesn't include autism. If people can do it with autism, then they don't have an impairment, If there's a disturbance in the mind of the brain, then it's not an impairment. I don't have an impairment. I don't have this mental capacity definition. I don't have this. I'm not gonna tell you what I have. I know what I have because you are not and the person that wrote this Oluwabumi is trying to say she's adult social care, which I believe which I know she's not. She's not affiliated to adult social care in any way, shape or form. She tried to take away my right to review this decision. I said, but you already give me a section 1A4. You already give me a section 1. I'm not homeless because I don't. There's no houses. There's nothing. The first one. So what I'm saying to you is, why are you writing an email trying to change what you say? Because if you know this enough, you know what you're doing. But you don't know what you're doing. Since you don't know what you're doing, why are you changing your decision? Because you don't work with health and social care. You work under the housing, so you're meant to speak from your aspect, your own position. You don't talk anything about my capacity. You're not 2 seconds to assess people to take a institution. First of all, you need when you did that to me in LA Hospital, I was there for 1 year, 1 year more. You meant to do this properly. You people are meant to be helping the people in the community build houses. You keep losing people's money for what? For what? People are paying you rent, taxes for what? For what? To get breadcrumbs back. I'm not having that. I'm a human being too. So I need my 240 million pounds. I missed my bank account. I'll send it through my lawyers. You guys can give it to my lawyers. And my lawyers will give me my money. Because you people are abusing me too much. I hate that. I hate the abuse in the social care system. But this is a change. This is the first change I'll make in my business. This is a legal constitution. What they think is a threat. It's not a threat. Who threatened you? Who touched you? Do you know what a threat is? But I'm not complying with anything they do. I'm saying. I know my housing education. I told them I'm going to Cambridge to do my master's degree. I have a bachelor degree in computer science. I'll show you my bachelor degree. My bachelor degree here. Yes, this is my bachelor degree. This is my bachelor degree. This is my level 3 certificate in coding practices. Since Oxford, it's a regulated company. It's officially regulated by government. And this is the uni site down. For 6 months, I still got my bachelor degree, which is level 3. Which is I'm going to Cambridge because I'm doing my master's degree for my masters. And this is my level 2 qualification. This is my level 2 credit plus 3 computer science theory at Gateway Academy, but they didn't want to get me, so I need my functional skills now, but my GCSE, but I may really make a real request for that, because this is a very important thing to do. So let's go back to the slide, Nnamdi. For me, I have an inner self. They don't want anyone know how they do for themselves. They just want to say you have ABC. Whether someone lie about their capacity or not, you should be able to detect that and know that it may be false or true. And I help that person accordingly. But people don't care. I don't care about their business. It's help my friend Ryan. They want to help me. I think I'm laughing, I'm joking, I don't care. I don't care about the business. I'm going to Cambridge, I already booked a hostel. Yes, for my masters, 18 to 4 the social care, they're going to keep people forever. I was taking medication last year. I got evicted, illegally evicted. I was homeless to 9 November 28 January. Mr. Aden Emiro sent a letter to Thorough Council, and Thorough Council signed the approved the decision. And I was homeless 28th to 4 January, to 5 November to 28 January. 28 November, 29 November to 28 January. Yes, so I was homeless under the health and social care system in the UK, and I lost over £10,000. But they keep losing people's money. So this one, I'm taking the money. I'm taking the money by fire by force. I've waited so long from 18 years old to sue. Maybe from 9 years old, when I started noticing the patterns, everything they do, what they do wrong to people, I've been waiting to sue them and leave social care. I went to Cambridge for my master's degree. So the problem I have another roadblock, section 202. I'm independent living certificate from Kent, but we have to be issued because by Trussell Foundation under my trust, which I went to my trust to do my course. I went to Kent County Council. I went to the Kent Annual Community College where I did a course which I have to go back there to get my certificate. So I'm going back to Kent Council to get my certificate. But yes, but this is the problem I have now, right? Problem, they say I have having a housing certificate. Cambridge has empty beds, which is not true. Beds are from which is beds are Cambridge has, which is not true. But I haven't had these are problems here. I haven't a housing certificate. Council won't pay for public beds. I don't. The council don't have to pay for me. But 2019, I was 18 years old. Now 25, I'm 24 years old. I'm still looking for my independence. I got my bachelor degree. I'm gonna do my masters, my thesis. Paid my own money. Recorded everything. Yes, I recorded everything when I go to the hostel. I went to a Foster, found a hostel, 17 Hills Road. Traveled to Cambridge myself. Got independent. So Kent has a certificate working. Cambridge has a public bed, so it's done. So this should give me Kent to done. Simple as Simpson failed. I'm still standing. I'm gonna give him 10 days. 10 more. No more time. This time is just gone. Time given over 10 days. This time is past. But empty beds exist. Qualification beds, people sleeping rough. It's just paperwork. This is fixable today. Just keep talking. It's just paperwork. Just keep doing paperwork. People around from houses to houses. But I'm gonna sue them for 6 years of my life. I don't care. I don't care what I think is exploitation. Blah blah blah. They're used to it. They won't even feel it. It's just a mild stink. It's a mild stink. That's why people. And you should advocate for yourself too. What if you lawsuit to them? The more you sue them, the better. Just tell your side of the story. That's what that really matters. That's what that really matters at the end of the day. If your side is told, you don't care about them, you don't interact with them, you want to sort it out with them. You get it right. The verdict states I've been listening. I've listened long enough. I've waited. I've swallowed my throat with medication and stuff like that. Processed through a machine that defines people by how quiet and dependent they're willing to become. My silence was never arranged with exhaustion. This is what I'm saying. They don't want to do anything. So £1 million for each 120 million pounds. I need in my bank account straight away, like right now, because I can't wait for these people to start to say it's not possible. It's not possible. It's not possible. It always has been possible, but I'm a person with a memory, with rights, and authority. I'm a citizen. I'm a human being, and I want to be processed, restrained, and forgotten. Verdict. This is what verdict just means. This is my judge, jury, execution. Yes. But I have to tell my side of the story too. It's very important to tell. It's beyond. If you don't know how important it is, it's not even just about talking stuff. I'm trying to change how these things work in the community. I have my business. I'm doing my masters at Cambridge. I'm doing my masters there. I need my masters to be done there. I have human computer verifiable policy where we can check a policy, say it's correct, and all of that. But they're gonna give me more paperwork. They told me I don't have a right to review this decision. But I didn't really see that argument because she's not a social care provider. She's not. She's not, and I don't care. Because she has to show me now that she has a mental health psychiatric background, and she knows. Then she has to get another psychiatrist to review that decision that I'm not homeless. They don't know how to play the game. But I know how to play the game very, very well. very, very well. I went to thorough counsel. Wait, 1 second. What's my videos? Pictures, memory. 1 more second. So I went to thorough counsel on the 18th of 1 second. Let me get this video. I think I'm just gonna be docile here forever. I don't. It's you gonna because docile just mean they don't want you to they want you to be dependent on the income. To grow. I don't care about the dependency. I don't care about them. Yes, this was LEM Hospital. This was 2016, 2017. I came out. Yes, this is my meeting date. No, 2017 later. No. Came out 2018, I believe. 16 to 17. I was 16 years old, 2016, but I still came out, of this institution, which I know, LEM Hospital. I came out there, I believe I was there 15, 16, yeah, 16, 17, 2017, almost 1 year later, I came out. The thing I was there for 3 months. I started looking at stack of tram, but I knew it was 1 year. I'm tired of this thing they do to people. I don't like it. I'll never do it. But I'm leaving social care now. I'm just making sure that my voice is heard. And this is what I mean by civil collapse. It's a civil collapse. I'm just gonna get one more thing here on my computer. Collapse logo. Civil collapse equals civilian collapse. No one's building anything. No one's doing anything. Just being surveilled, watched. There's no path to independence. This is civilian collapse. It's just a political term that affects the people. There's no support by councils, anything. It's a civilian matter. Civilian issues, civil, including civilian. Civil just means civil community stuff, not involving crime, anything to do with civilian, not like military or anything. It's not like a war collapse. It's not like a country collapse. It's a internal collapse of people. And this is my on behalf of everyone serving civil collapse, living under civil collapse. This is a collapse. They don't have no power, no direction. I get my master's in Cambridge, where I know I will get my master's. But I have to. I'm looking for grants. Visual Cambridge. I'm looking for someone to recognize my genius, so I can build something called the ontological Bayesian infrastructure, inference infrastructure, for AI, which is a AI system that is which is all banned from anyway. Through council, health and social care, everyone that abused me in the past, and I'll find them. I'll make sure they can never use my services, my business, anything. And my website is OBINexus.org, which I'm meant to still build it, but I lost the money to build it. Whether I do it or not, they don't care. I don't care about what their services do. They don't respect people. I don't respect them. I can't give someone respect without having respect myself. It's respect is reciprocal, like they all say. They're gonna try to take this video and twist my words and pretend like I never said this. But Nnamdi, you're the one that can do this now. I'm talking to myself. It's my advocacy, because for me it's my good thing. I talk to myself. For me this is my true self. Like talking to myself. This is the video. It's not even for you to see, people to see. You can see the video anytime you want. But it's for me to remember the trauma, the cause me and why I'm doing this, because me, I'm autodidactic. That means I'm self-learning. I'm everything I do for myself, because myself is really important. Myself, my care, my everything. One more thing, I have to show you guys my email. I can show you guys I don't even care showing you guys my email. It's we can check this. We can check this email anytime. We can see my email. I don't care. AI can just hack these emails nowadays. It's nothing to really be like not showing, because if AI system hacker, because I have for me personally, because why my emails, yes, my emails rolling up. Why my emails rolling up? I want to tell you something. In the legal team, we have a constructive and deconstructive proof system. Say someone make a statement that Nnamdi was not homeless. I then said, okay, how do you prove that I was not homeless 29 November to 28 January? How can you prove that? They can't with this system, because this is a legal matter. So I have to be very careful. I was in Best Western, £352 a week I paid there. In Best Western hotel in West Thurrock. I used like £10,000 plus to play that money per day, per week. I paid Best Western for 1.5 months, and then because there was some tension running in the hotel, I don't want to pay. I then moved to Premier Inn and paid £372, the same amount per day. I paid that at Best Western. Just to stay in that hostel, to not be on the street, cold, suffering, etc. But I stayed there with all my items, all my belongings, and then I moved my luggage. I then moved all my luggage to sorry, my head is then I moved all my luggage to the 15 Isham Way via the transfer service. Well, while I was looking for Well, I was looking for accommodation myself, but I didn't tell them because I know how these things work. But I didn't call the homelessness team because to the end of November there's no support because it's getting to Christmas, and people are shutting down the services just for the Christmas holiday. But I survived the homelessness or jail, and I was very furious because that business money I saved for 2 years and my PIP, personal independent payments, and my university credits, which I paid. Which is legally evicted by Ademiro by Thorough Council via Thorough Council approval. And because my contract was violated, and then because my social care contract, 23 years old, I was 23 years old, 2019, 2024, because I was born 19 May 2021. Then I closed my Thorough contract. Then after that, I came back to social care and I asked for a house, in the program quick. I know the system gets better, but they said no because people who make decisions don't even know how to decide something that's right. So health and social care, which became a sector in 2014, when I was 15 years old. Health and social care provide mental health sector. They don't even know it, but they're a sector, and then keep abusing people, and even they're a sector or not, and they couldn't give me house, help me anyway. So I said that is fine. For me, I played like I didn't play dumb, but I kept track of everything. Whether they say it or not, internally on paper, on record. I can provide that evidence. I like it rather too, if they respect my GDP request, if they see me as a human being. Because, in court, this is gonna blow up. Whether they like it or not, and disclosing this to the, they can say I don't have capacity, everything. But I know exactly what's happening, because this is my time. This is my time to shine. This is my time to get myself. This is my last chance my last attempt at a home. When I'm looking for a home when I was 18 years old, when I've been homeless 18 years old, but they don't care and I don't care. It's just gonna be like a little tickle. For their own business bank account, but when that comes to my account, people are gonna get houses, whether they like it or not, it's not high rise, nothing, we're gonna build within flat structures on the floor, I said that I need a one piece of land because I'm homeless, because my country's not signed. They turned me away, said I'm mentally stable, blah blah. I said, okay, if I'm mentally stable, prove it, hence the contract. If I'm mentally stable, what's mental stability? You just want to define everything you do, define your life, everything, how you go, how you act. But I'm not like that. I'm not like that. So how the system works, for example, if I was homeless today in November, which I got the receipts, everything, I'm gonna say I was not homeless because they didn't abuse my human rights, but I said I was homeless. And I was gonna send a premium in and then this all the money, blah blah. And I still got my 3D printer, everything. So let me show you the desk right now. It's a bit messy, but I don't care what you say about my desk. I'm working. So this is my like that. So I got my bookshelf. So this is my bookshelf. All the books I read, I study it. Yes, and this is my bag, my punching bag with some items. And this one is my 3D printer. This is a 3D printer I bought. And that's my PC, which I put and use for my computer because I'm building a robot. My masters. I'm taking a grant at Cambridge. I told them all of this. I'm part of Mensa, 2% international. I don't care whether they care. I don't care whether what they do. But don't infringe on my human rights. My don't infringe on my human rights. Even don't even try to try to play you don't know. Don't even try to because I got you where I want you, and I will take legal action, whether you like it or not. Whether you feel it's justified or unjustified. Because it's my life, and my life is not a joke. Should not be a joke to anyone there. And please, people like me, Gen Z, you have to understand your rights. You have to look at one thing they've done wrong in the policy, nothing. If it's a council, nothing. If you're 15, 14, 15 now, 13, 12, go online, look at what the council policy. Start using your council advantage. Start applying for social housing. You can just log in with your email account. Create an email account, like Google account, free. Register as a young child or something like an email, private email. Do advocate yourself. You're the best advocate. So you know what you want. That's how you put it. You know what you want. You're the best for yourself. If you don't know what you want, then you can ask someone else what you want. But you shouldn't ask people what you want. You should actually know what you want. So I'm saying that. So what I'm saying to you is like find your local website. Like mine wants to throw a council, put me in offer now. Pay for my care. I don't want to pay for anything I do. I don't like their business. Then for use of the service your advantage. Look for housing services. Look for the housing service which I registered for. If you turn 18 and you don't get a house, you can sue the council, Everything just money, That's how the lawsuits work, Look at the policy, everything. You said, document, I already said 6 months is what it takes to get a house in Housing Act 1960, They pretend like social care is too much. It's social care is too much. But the people that don't have the capacity, they only know housing. So they speak for housing. unless you want to do social care too, which they don't want to do anything, which I don't care. But I have a bachelor degree in computer science. I'm doing my masters. I'm doing ABC, and I went to Cambridge anyway to get a property. Let me get an email too. So they cannot prove anything that I did wrong. But so that's what you just pretend like it's a joke. And I did request several data from them. But they're gonna pretend like I didn't do that. Like I don't have the capacity to make my own request, but it's too much. It's too much. You can't pretend my autism is a liability. Where's the liability? You're the liability. You keep losing our money. They keep losing so much money. They don't care, and I don't care. Because all my business, and they know my business limits. It's off limits to them. I'm not venting. I'm just recording. I'm just documenting my life. What I see as venting. 6 years homeless. I was homeless for 6 years. Under health and social care. I don't have a house. It's me. I have a house. I know what a house is. You have a house. I know what that is. I know. Even the people that don't have capacity, you can just say, people that have even waking up, say, oh yeah, it's not a house. I can't do everything I want to do, and that's how the councils are. I've never seen anybody tell them that the council help them in a way, shape, or form. They can happen to work with the council and get a job at the council. But that's how I am. I don't care. I don't care about anything they say. Because I'm pressing more charges. You have to tell them their job, everything. Those people there. You can tell them what they want, but but you shouldn't tell them how to do it. Wait, paper trail. Sorry. Where's my sorry, where's my Cambridge? Cambridge. This is my tags. Sorry, my tags. Where's my tags? Sorry, my folders. I'm looking. Oh, sorry, my labels are here. This is a dark housing. Cambridge. For me, I'm polygamous. I want to do everything. I want to get a business. I want to get my PhD in Cambridge to do mechanical engineering. I'm seeking grant to do my thesis. Because my thesis was full of robots. My thesis. I already started my thesis anyway, but I haven't really told them what this. Don't want to know. I'm gonna tell my story. This is my story here. So for me, it's me myself. This is why I went to Cambridge. I went to Cambridge here. 17 Hills Road, Cambridge. Blah 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 blah. I went there. I got the video evidence, everything. So these are my receipts. I was booking. I got videos too about it. So one of my videos I don't. I think I just But this is my booking.com. Which my friend helped me get it, and I still want. What is the hostel? Primary search. Yep. But I'm gonna pretend like I don't know anything. You're gonna pretend like the more than people's lives, the policies, the crumbling infrastructure. That's all my business. OBINexus coming. OBS equals hack. Sorry. OBI equals heart, or soul in the plane of existence you are. Because it is the earth, you use heart, because your heart is the thing that can drive your ethical action. Your heart makes your brain, your morality, your heart, the mind, how you approach complex situation problems. But that's how they are. That's how they are. But I went there Thursday, 22nd, 2024. I went there. I'm just looking for something here on my computer, on laptop. So I went there, everything. So what I'm doing now is like trying to find a way to find LGA, the local government association, to deal with it and the government's complaints, but they don't want to do anything. These people are bureaucrats. They think it's they're gonna pretend it's too much. When my computers can already enforce policies, I can make a computer enforce my own program processes. Using binaries, wrappers to functions or decorators to function that drive logic. Yes. One more thing. Oh, this is a collage. So this is a collage. Can I pause the collage? Can I pause? I can't pause this. Okay, so you can see this. No. So this I can't pause this. Okay, can I pause it? I can't pause it. Start slideshow. So this is going far smaller. Okay, so this sorry. So this was out to the 4th of Thursday, 24th. I was here at Color Council. This is my video. So this is where I was. I was stupid. This is me. I was like there in the council, Royal Council, and this man's watching me. They lock my door. They say I'm not allowed at the council. I don't know why they didn't let me in. But I went there after seeing that email. I woke up that morning and saw this email. This is my booking for Cambridge, hostel. I went to that hostel in Cambridge, 17 Hills Road, that's the properties that actually looks internally, this is the image of the service. That's the image there. I got free Wi-Fi, I got free everything, check in, check out. I booked for a day. There, but I couldn't pay for like a ABC, and then I went here. So I went from there. Yeah, so I went there. And this is my other video. Yeah, so this video is very important. I'm gonna put it all there, but this is my MP4 video. I think it was on a train here. Let me start. So I see like Longbridge, that means Longbridge to get off at Waterloo too. But I don't want to go that far. Westminster is the Parliament. I don't want to go to the Parliament for now. Let me go to. Let me go to. London Bridge. So this video is my evidence against them. So this is my video. See, I didn't record anyone anything because I don't care about anyone's story. I only care about myself. But that's the people are. That's how they are. They're always being like that, and I know that. And that's why I'm suing them. That's why I'm suing them big time. They keep. I'm not a human being. Blah 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 blah. I don't care what you say. You're not a human being. But oh, this is my other video. They're gonna act like it's too much. People are that that my life is not my life is a joke. Because it's too much for them to help me to do something that's basic after damaging my business after being with them for like many years. I don't trust them. It's too much. I got some audio recording here. Oh, it's not opening. It's kind of slow, but it's gonna be my computer's already things like already building. The ones just keep stealing from people. And that's it. Yeah, they're very corrupt. Let me just show you evidence. They lost £700 million. And then I'll end this call a medium. It's a it's you can check my GitHub.com. All the things I do. I do care. I do care about myself only. When you're struggling like this, you know how to deal with it. You have to know how to deal with it effectively. Because they can try to say that you won't be able to survive ABC. But when they put you through so much nonsense. And when you try to do something, when you try to blame them, you say it's not our fault. We don't care. They don't know how their own policy is meant to work around the UK law. They don't pretend like that it's too different. It's too much to do. But I got everything I need. This is my so what I'm trying to do right now. Oh, it's not like it's not like loading up, but it's like taking so long to load up. I just want to. Okay, 1 second. Is that let me just turn on my internet. Let me just turn my Alexa. Never mind, Alexa. Alexa's gonna start. Oh wait, it loaded. It didn't load. It's not loading. Does that mean? Okay, let me stop it. I'm gonna try to pretend my liability, but I keep telling my story. I have to tell my story to this sort it out. Whether they like it or not, I'll just pass my receipt. Because they can lie for anything they lie for. I don't care. I don't care whether they lie or not. It's not my interest for their lie. But when they lie on my name, when I've been working for so much, it's gonna ruin everything I was working for. Now I'm using defamation of character to sue them. I'm looking at mismanagement of public funds, ABC. They have the right to build houses. They're gonna pretend, I don't care whether they build it or not. I don't want to be in dark. They want to talk and say, oh yeah, we want to work with you now. Why didn't you work with me when I was 18 years old? When I told you how to write email. When you write email, you're trying to make me homeless. What you should put in email. The pretend is too much. It's too much for people. But now I'm trying to I'm doing this. I've been fighting for since I was a child, struggling. But it's in a social care, so I'm suing them since I was for everything, all the houses, everything, again, percent it's not nice, I don't care what is nice, the law it doesn't say it's nice, define nice, whether it's nice or not, I don't know what nice means. You are nice to me. This is not loading up. Okay, I think my internet's gonna fluctuating, so I can't really show you this. I'm gonna disconnect from this internet. Now I'm gonna connect it to it again. So I'm gonna close this browser. I don't care what I seem as a liability. I don't care whatever they say is not true. It's not even like a computer, but it's not even like making sense to me. It's just talking by email. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do again? Promise wish again when I get, they're gonna do it again. If they do it again, I'll still find my way around that situation and double the and make sure this time, I'm not having nothing from anyone. Because I have to double the finance or triple it for that matter. Because I cannot be controlled, trying to having an autistic, being mensa, be moving, doing my other things myself. When is a big wall in my face? When is a big wall in my face? That's trying to hold me back, and I think I don't see that wall. I call the tragedy delayed now the fair, where they delay you everything over past the time, say we can't do it, then they say deny it, and we never did it. We did it, and you're not right, you're in the wrong, trying to gaslight you and defer you to somewhere else. Say, oh, maybe use this service, and I'm gonna make it private. I'm thinking sometimes I even think about making my business private sector, because they can't touch it. OB equals heart or soul, and the next means to connect. We are design and technology company. Design, I raised my business, I think it was 18 November. Become Holland's 24 November, 1 week later. Was it? Yeah, 17 November, I believe. But that was a Saturday, so it was the 17th November on Saturday. So it was a Saturday. I remember it. You have to remember who you are. So this is my document I wrote to them. It's not it's not even loading. Sorry. I have to show you two more. No, what is going on here? It's loading so slowly. It's not loading enough. Oh no, it's pretend like it's too much. So for me, I'm now paranoid. Yes, it's kind of loading. It's loading so little. Yes, this is my manifesto page. This is my motto. When systems fail, build your own. When systems fail, build your own. That's my motto. We are a design and technology company, basically. This is my elements photo. This is me. This is my picture. The three voices. Be a friend with a Gen Z voice. Structure would not rigid. Where boxes don't fit, making new shapes. This is my the direction. The moment where I realized explaining stuff to oneself will be enough, never be enough for me. The moment that came through that picked me in the lane, choose a Gen Z. Speaking one register, my bear friend with a Gen Z voice. I'm autistic, ADHD, Asperger's. Bear friend with a Gen Z voice. That's my persona development. I'm a bear friend. I'm aware of the bear friend tension. I'm aware of the bear friend history and the light. The beginning of the day. We can go to the medium.com/OBINexus to find this. Oh no. Can find this thing. This is my persona. Bear friend with a Gen Z voice. Bureaucracy and dark psychology. OB equals house. Nexus means connection. This is my business. This is design. OBInexus is a design and technology constitution. So you can own a franchise. OBInexus Computing. I own OBInexus Computing on OBInexus Uche. But because Uche is so this is my. It's not loading. It's not loading. But they're gonna pretend like they really enrage me. They really enrage me. I don't care. Gonna say like it's not a big deal. Just forget about it. But I never will forget about it. This is my life story. This is my life. This is what I was born with. I was born with this kind of brain. And I don't want to do so much. I'm going to do my grants, base, UCAS application, everything. This OBInexus heart connection. I own the franchise Uche. Because you can start your own franchise anytime. Come to me and say, okay, I want to open an OBInexus franchise. So I have two franchises right now. I own computing because my bachelor's degree, computer science. I do computing. OBInexus Computing is a franchise. Really design and technology company. Design means to function design, the use of the design, and aesthetic design. There are two systems that work together to give you the design structure that you can use. Design or like art stuff. For me, art is an abstract protocol for expression. You can express anything with art. You can express your intent with art. It's an abstract protocol for expression. Can you define art with symbols, everything. And you can. That's my company. The system. So we have design technology company. Design means function design and aesthetic design, and then we got to technology means like two components working together in a system, together contract bound. That's what we call it. We don't say like the latest GPS technology. We don't say like internet technology. We say two components working together. Anything in two systems, A and B. Together, they work together to solve a problem is technology. You can get functional technology and aesthetic technology, but we are a design and technology company. Please go to my social media, Substack, YouTube channel, youtube.com/OBINexus, chain.com/OBINexus reform, etc., etc. And you need to get to spread the word. This is really disgusting. It's happening to here, there, and everywhere, but not with me. Not with me. Not when I'm getting my masters. Not when anything. No when I am the right and they're in the wrong. But that's how they are. They've always been like that. Thank you. Goodbye.